Now we're in Eggman's base.
It's all the Sonic buddies.
Yep. Lots of bright colours. We're going to take this seriously.
Well, we had to deal with your little pets. Where's Elise? My, aren't we impatient?
Come here.
You better not move.
Yeah, where is she? Well, she's right next to me. Look.
This is where the plot starts making no sense whatsoever, and we'll find out in a little while. Why? It's like, no, don't do it. Oh, it's just floating.
Well, it's a chaos symbol.
Yeah. Oh, over dramatically push this button. It's glowing, it must be dangerous. Bosh!
But doesn't Sonic have a thing for shiny things? So...
Now, allow me to introduce you to my latest creation. This is the Solaris prototype.
That face then. This is the most awkward laugh to listen to.
I'll be able to control the flow of time itself.
He does seem kind of cool, if so slightly.
But I've noticed the flaw. He didn't do a health and safety risk assessment for this.
Okay, wait a minute. Are you allergic to anything?
Yeah.
Are you allergic to time travel?
Yeah.
Well, we don't know yet.
This is
Just being teleported by my glorious
He was teleported from to some point in time, but he doesn't know when. Could be like a minute's time and could turn back up.
the distant past or far future. But my machine still requires some fine-tuning.
He doesn't care where they end up.
What my machine needs in order to be complete is your power.
My power?
Yes.
I have power now.
Finally complete my plans.
Didn't you realise that you stopped Sonic from sinking into sand?
Yeah.
The Princess of Soliana.
I think she knows who she
That's
is.
all I need to revive the flames of disaster.
Her face model looks so
And
off,
with
doesn't
its
it?
power, I will
Never they do a close up of her face.
She's a classic ginger, red hair, pale skin. But I have nothing against them.
So,
just to make that perfectly clear.
I'm just going to sit here while the evil man goes and presses buttons. Can it be?
Happens to be in the same place, but in the future.
Yeah. I love how Knuckles just fell straight on his skull. That probably explains a lot, actually.
Would explain why.
Yeah.
If Tails had landed on his head, it would explain a lot.
No, he just fell flat on his arse.
Oh, look who's here. I didn't expect to see you guys.
Oh, look, it's the prostitute.
Shadow!
Wait a minute, her wings are phasing through her wings. I mean, her hair.
Yeah,
Sorry.
these models do that. Yeah.
The future.
This is the distant future, far removed from our own timeline.
Yeah, there's 3 time zones in this. There's past, present and future. Because they're the only times that exist.
Man's machine can control
That's all we're going to see in terms of story.
Eggman's got some nerve dropping us here.
now, how can we get back to our
Where
own
did that
time?
rock go? That's more interesting than the actual plot.
Yeah.
I want to know its life story.
Yeah. How is Rock going to fight against its dangerous plunge into lava?
Will. Yes, but that alone is insufficient.
Epic.
Okay, Shadow. It looks like we need to work together.
It sounds.
Friendship.
Doesn't sound good at all. It just.
Right. Just because
It-
the white croppers snowballs
just-
in weren't fun enough.
It just sounds so forced. The way he says it just sounds so forced.
Yeah, I find that with a lot of voice acting in this
It
game.
looks like we're gonna have to work together.
There's actually some rumours going around, I'm not sure how true it is, but the guys directing the voice acting in this game actually spoke very little English.
Really?
So that's probably why it's on the... Obviously, the guys doing the voices know English, like they're the 4Kids actors, but the guys directing them, from what I've heard, actually have very limited English language skills. So there's a good chance they just wanted things to sound distinct over actually how someone would talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, that's cheap. Yeah.
Like, I know it's rumours, so it might be a load of crap, but nothing surprises me with this game anymore. Yeah,
But still, Shadow sounds awesome.
yeah. Shadow and Sonic have got the same voice actor in this, Jason Griffith, who also does Silent in the Pokemon anime.
Oh, he's lost his board, and
Yeah.
is that separate?
Yeah. Yeah, so he goes from being total badass emo to absolutely fantabulous.
Reminds me of Ratchet and Clank a bit.
Yeah. This is the level that they brought back in Generations, and to be fair, I'm actually really glad that you can play this in a game that works.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just such a great theme, isn't it? Like the city on fire as a level, but in this, because it's so awkward in parts.
Plus, the music that they use for Generations from this is amazing.
I like this, but I like the Generations remix as well. Although in Generations I always use His World instead of the Crisis City theme itself. So,
Very good. You managed to do that. It's such an awkward game.
yeah. It's where we're introduced to the Iblis monsters as bad guys. It's like fire snakes and stuff. And trust me, they are annoying.
Yeah.
Good thing those things are actually there in the future.
Yeah, so completely automated section. I wasn't able to touch anything yet in Sonic training by himself, but you still missed all the rings.
Yeah, no, I know. So, what?
Like, just if you played through this once, like as testing it, you would notice that. Because that happens every time. It's not just something
Is it?
like one-off. That happens every single time. You'll miss them rings. And that was me fucking up because I didn't realise I meant to go on the grind rail. But yeah. I suppose for this game's credit, it fails so much it becomes negative weird. You know what I mean? It's so hilariously bad. The fact that we're able to sit back and take the pee out of it.
Just a shame you can't boost to win.
Slow down. Into the sky, load screen.
Weird.
Oh.
It was that boost that slowed you down a bit.
Yeah. This section here is actually a pretty good bit of platforming, but you can get through this a lot faster than I am here. I've just played it careful because obviously I'm recording and therefore more likely to screw something out.
Yeah.
If you're recording the game,
You
it
just
will
don't
be
want to
worse.
go through another loading screen, do you?
Nah. It's
I
just-
hardly blame you.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that when you're recording yourself doing something, you're more likely to screw it up, aren't you? You've got to play a bit careful.
I'd like to know why all of that's happening though.
No, it's great how those platforms conveniently float in the right places for something
Yeah.
to jump from one to
Yeah.
another.
But except for that being the monsters just happen to be there at the right time.
The whole
Yeah.
of Sonic is convenient, really.
Yeah. It makes me laugh in like all the actual city levels whenever like the roads and that have got loop-de-loops. How do normal people drive along that?
Yeah.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Another Muck Speed section.
Speed.
Yeah. This one is one of the harder ones the first time we played it. But like, this I think I screwed up the first time. So.
You just face.
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's what I mean when I say that those bits can be really glitchy.
Carrying a car.
Because yeah, you just
Yeah, tornadoes happen to do that.
yeah. That's why he was carrying a car. That's one of them lines that people take the out of a lot on forums and that, just because of how ridiculously obvious it is. Smash.
Can you blame them?
No. Such a ridiculous game.
Oh yeah, change the angle, that's helpful.
Yeah.
But what is it? The controls, you still got manually.
Nah, that one you're right, because it's Muck Speed section you're going forward by default. So,
At a good speed.
yeah. Probably the only parts where you can go actual fast. Need rings, need rings, need rings. Although we clearly saw boxing in that there, yet they've just disappeared as the
Yeah,
perspective
yeah.
changes. It's like, why?
What's the point of actually changing the view when you're so close to the end?
Now Sonic stops for a pose while the fire's chasing him.
No, it just happens to stop.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, god damn
I've
it.
got to stop for Sonic's pose, you know what I mean?
It's like,
Yeah.
okay, one second.
This is way past cool.
You've got to wait for Sonic. It's cool.
Yeah. Phew, that's Crisis City over. And I'm sure where we go next will be equally as interesting.
Oh, yes.